YouTube. I thought I'd give you a little overview of my new bench grinder. My previous one burned up. It was a half horsepower, and well, it didn't really burn up, but it wouldn't start on its own, and it's always been underpowered, and the stones were beyond worn, and so it was time for a new one. Gave the old one to my neighbor. He is knowledgeable about electric motors, and he thought he could get it to start up again without helping it along by spinning it. But anyway, the bottom line is I have this new DeWalt 8-inch bench grinder, and really like it so far. It has a 5/8 inch arbor. I am a DeWalt kind of guy, but the biggest reason I got it was on Facebook Marketplace. There's a guy in Minnesota that makes and sells these 2-inch by 42-inch belt grinder attachment. Now the bad news is it only fits on this DeWalt bench grinder. It's model DW758, and his belt grinder only fits on that model. Maybe he'll make some changes down the road and make it available for others, but it basically bolts onto the 3 screws that hold up the black guard on the right side, and it bolts to there, of course, and obviously the 4-inch drive wheel applies to the 5-inch arbor. And I really like it so far, and I'll show you a video. I'm working on a little project for log levelers, and I'll show you that in a minute, but wanted to kind of give you an overview of the new 2 by 42-inch belt grinder. This is the belt that came with it. It's a 100 grit belt, and I've got some more belts coming, so I've got some coarse and fine and medium, and of course quite a range of belts. This one is working okay. 100 grit is probably, okay for cleaning up the ends of pieces of metal and that sort of thing. Leaves a pretty nice finish, so that's okay. But I have a variety of belts coming, so I've got an assortment to choose from. But anyway, that's my new 2 by 42-inch belt grinder attached to the DeWalt 8-inch grinder, model number DW758. Okay, YouTube, I've got to show you my new 2-inch by 42-inch belt sander. I'll show it in use. It's a knockoff, of course, on the big professional ones, 2 by 72. But this one is more of a, probably consumer version. I got it from a guy in Minnesota, and he makes these by hand. And I just thought it was an ingenious little design, and so far I really like it. And so I'll show you how it works here. I've got a piece of square tube that I need to clean up the end. So here we go. Couple of passes, and it is cleaned up, and looks like it's nice and square. Of course, the square is up to me, as I'm sure you know. but really like this thing. I'm sure you'll see it again. I thought I would show you my new 2x42 winch belt grinder again. This time I'm working on some C-channel. This is a 3-inch C-channel, and I've got a 15-degree bevel cut on the end of the C-channel. And what I'm making here is, for those of you that know Matt Cremona, I'm making some log and stacking levelers that he designed and has on his YouTube channel and on his website. So that's what I'm building, but basically here just trying to show you how I'm using the new 2x42 inch belt grinder. Looking good. That one took a little longer because I had a little deeper, I don't know, scratch, I guess you'd call it, kerf cut from when I cut it off in my chop saw. But otherwise, looking good. Really like this little thing so far.